afternoon, good morning to everybody out there. Jason here, Signature Esports, and a pleasure to have you live at the charge. So we'll count down to green action here, presented by Lunatic Designs. We're ready to go racing here for the Chopp'N XFINITY Series Rise through the ranks, presented by Shop Racing. Drivers out there qualifying right now, and we are getting it. Good to see everybody out there. Hope you're all having a wonderful night. It is the time, the day, the energy is high. Chicagoland Speedway is where we're at tonight here as drivers look to impress as we get going. Thank you, RB, for the like. Thank you, folks out there, for the likes early. Thank you to everybody. I did go ahead and pin the link. Mr. Van Ness, thank you, sir, as well. I did go ahead and pin the link out there for Twitch and for YouTube. Now I'm going to do it on Facebook and let you guys have at it. You'll be able to see what the drivers are doing. It is the SDK gaming link. It shows you what I see as I see it, and you know, all the cool things that are there. You know, would be racing, right? Wouldn't be racing without you. So you can check out what's going on live as the ticker death update, and we appreciate you all. Thank you all very much for being out there. It's a good tool. It's a good tool to see when drivers come to pit road, drivers are doing, how they're doing, and you know, kind of where it's at. So take a look at it, have some fun with it. Richard Mertel Racing Academy, the driving experience out there from Pure Setups. Make sure you check them out. Chopp'N It Up podcast on youtube.com/Chop Racing. And of course, Duff Farms LLC on board with the Victory Lane sponsorship in this series. Day 30 of our marathon, megathon, however you want to put it. Absolutely bonkers to see what you guys are going through. So thank you very much to everybody for being out there and doing the deed each week. Race information for tonight's race. We're going to run 120 laps at Chicagoland Speedway. 1.53 mile length racing surface here is going to be nice and cool, 75 degrees, which means these grips, the grip could go away on these cars. Xfinity Series Racing shows a lot of downforce on these cars, so we'll see who does what, how they do it, and now when it's gone. Admin box, track, racer, ball status, B&B music, all a part of the Chop Racing Series. Week 9 here for the Chopp'N XFINITY Series. Absolutely a blast. Shane Newman, thank you for the like, sir. Appreciate you. Stage lap completion, lap 40. Going to be tonight. I mean, the cool track temperatures. You're not going to allow the track to really rubber up as much. So, you know, you got to have a hot track and let it cool down for it to really pull some rubber and show off the grip. So we'll see how it goes. And it's going to be amazing. 100% fuel, no fast repair again. 4 sets of tires for the drivers total, which means they have 3 sets on it. Matt Allen on board with us tonight as we continue to enjoy all the racing that we currently have. It's an absolute blast to be able to have folks on board with us, and we appreciate them very much. I appreciate all of you for sticking with us and knocking things out of the park and continuing to, you know, you guys just continue to impress me. So we appreciate that very much. Here we go. I love it. Budgie doing all the things. Thank you, Budgie. I appreciate you. Thank you to everybody out there, of course. Thank you to the drivers, the aficionados, everybody doing the thing. Pop is Mr. Zach Thompson. He's going to be out there. I tell you what, this car is something special. Now, we do have our race tomorrow. It's going to be the Iowa. We're going to run a Super Trooper special. Amp Racing has got their race tomorrow night. Monday, we're going to be back broadcasting again. That is going to be the Signature Esports Gen 6 Throwback Series. It's going to be a ton of fun to be able to call that. So pretty thrilled, pretty excited, pretty happy to be able to continue to move forward and continue to do things. So massive way. By a massive way. We love it. Thank you, Mr. Van Nest. Much love to you. Everybody send your good thoughts and love to Mr. Van Nest and his missus out there. We love those fine folks. John Hammond's going to be your pole sitter here tonight. RB Turner, your outside pole sitter. Kevin Winker, Mark Retch are going to make up row number 2. Joe Hudson, Andrew Davis in row number 3. Mike Daniels, Matt Allen in row number 4. Row 5 is going to be Tyler Lemon and Colby Peterson. Robert Dudley, Tony Sanders going to make row number 6. Row 7 is going to be Ed Perry, Clint Hackett. Row 8, Coulter Jr. out there with Mr. Dudley. Bosworth is going to be out there with Justin Zukic at row number 9, row 10, Jerry Culver, Zach Thompson. David Acuda is going to be out there with Blake Dudley at row 11, row 12, Brad Dove, Chris Roberge, row, is that it? I think that's it. 24 drivers tonight. It is Saturday night racing. It would be Saturday night racing, right? It wouldn't be Saturday night racing without the drivers. So hats off to the drivers for showing up and doing the thing. They're going to start on the front straightaway here at Chicagoland Speedway. Joliet, it was just announced as well, Chicagoland coming back to NASCAR in 2026. I'm pretty happy about that. I do like this racetrack. It is multi-groove. It is all about keeping yourself in the prime spot to be able to make passes. It is a great racetrack, and I'm excited to see what the Gen 7 car is going to be able to do at a track like Chicagoland Speedway with there in Joliet, Illinois. Very cool to see. Very cool to watch and to see the mimics, to see what these drivers are going to be able to do. There you are, Ryan. It doesn't work. We took all that. We took all the stuff off of OBS. We switched over to the 2PC setup, and it doesn't work right now. Jerry gonna be able to watch. I'm a fan of everybody. Jerry got the win last night. If you didn't see it, you can go to our TikTok page and you can see what was going on there. How he got that win in the Sim 500 Midnight Thunder Series. It is good to see you, Ryan. How are you doing? How are you in the fam? Are you guys okay? Good to see you. That's Ryan went out there. We love the dude. We love the dude. All right. It's a Monday. The Throwback Series starts Tuesday. We have therapy. We go and take that radiation again and then go back to it. We'll be back to broadcast for Tuesday night. So that's the day. That's it. That's our week. It's going to be a ton of fun. 5502-4224 driver cams tonight, which we appreciate as we get ready to look at a green flag here. There's Mr. Dudley. Get everything back together. Hopefully back rubbing doors sometime in the next 6 months. I'd love to see it. There's Andrew Davis. They are green flag racing. RB Turner there to the outside. Kevin Waker dropping in. There's the man himself. Gonna make it happen. Let's go for the Budgie Bird. But the Dudley fam all showing up. Love to see him happen. It's Blake Dudley, of course, and then Clint Hackett, the man, the myth, the legend, got himself a top 3 yesterday. Love seeing that man have some success. There's Matt Allen. The Matt Allen Esports Racing fam knocking it down as we get ready to take a look. John Hammond out front, Kevin Walker in second, RB Turner in third, Joe Hudson in fourth, Mark Wretched in fifth. Keep your eye on the prize for every one of these drivers. Back here, Jerry Culver. Ooh, wall tap for him there. 89 of Blake Dudley. Little part of that race line 15. A timer, Dudley. Drop it back, moving forward. And the 10th of the second here is Kevin Winker. Looks to the inside. This is a track where the defensive lane is massive. John, a little free out of the corner. Way up high. See Kevin Winker trying to side draft and pull it down.
Thanks for hitting the follow button.
Bissell, thank you very much for the big old follow out there. Appreciate you. Thank you. Hammond side by side, Kevin Winker. RB Turner looking for a long green flag run here again. 40 laps, the magic number here. John Hammond right back to the back bumper with the 42. Crossover looking to the inside. We'll be back there to side draft once again. Hammond back into the corner. 5-5 bottom side. 42, big wiggle out of the 42. That second lane didn't agree with his car at all. But John Hammond coming around. And Kevin Winker will pull the tires off for just a moment. RB Turner closing in. Drivers holding down. I like to see it. Like to see everybody going up, being out there. Let's go. Mike Daniels coming around as Mark Russian just spot off here. Joe Hudson to the 94. And that 4 spot trying to work for B. Turner. Yeah, looking for the pace. Yeah, this track has a tendency to run free when it's cold, and that's what we're seeing. See a lot of drivers utilize that bottom lane, keep themselves at bay right now. John Hammond half second, the gap here between he and Kevin Winker. All the maximum entertainment. Let's go RB and Mr. Dudley. Love to see it. Love to see it all. Tyler limited at 9 spot. Man out underneath. Coulter Jr. 4. So is Dudley at 6 as they go door to door to the corner. 49 down as himself. The Alabama paint scheme. The Dudley boys on it. Love it. Love to see it. 1 up and out. And it's all about how you set your car up, folks. That's one of the factors of this race. Setting your car up for the maximum. Well, that's kind of what we see. John Hammond, 3/4 of a second here. Early going, Kevin Winker. Good battle there with John. R.B. Turner in that 3rd spot. Joe Hudson rolling around. Mark Ratchet. My Jefferson City friend. Love to see it. Bottom 2nd lane. Tires ripping around the white line. Massive here. Big change for all the racing fans. Coulter Jr. trying to make it happen. Bosworth up 2 spots. Go back and take a look. Robert's tailing the field. This Robert's, he's doing what he does at Bass. Devin Acuna right there behind the 25. Brad Dove up a spot here. Ed Perry off 8. Tyler Dudley. Oh, baby.
Lost their mind and just shared 500 bits.
Yeah, that's the TTS telling us, Devin Roses, that's Nicole. It was 500 biddies. That gives us some more time out there. Again, thank you to everybody continuing to keep that the timer going. That timer has been absolutely awesome. Part of the bane of my existence. No, it's not. It's a great time. I appreciate it. The chat will not win is my goal. Thank you for the 500 biddies. I appreciate you. So, timers, 11 times right now, just so everybody knows. It'll be 11 times until tomorrow. We rolled that just a little while ago. Part of the deal, part of the order, part of what we've got going on. So we thank everybody. Jerry Culver in 19th, trying to whirl his way forward. Blake Dudley up 4. Blake had a good season so far. Justin Zukic trying to roll that beautiful game footage into the Taco Bell. Almighty. Clint Hackett up on the outside. Zach Thompson up 6 early. Another little nice energy. Rolling. Thank you, Nicole. Thank you to Ross. Thank you both very much for doing fantastic. Power operator, how you doing? Winker trying to track down at second. Once he got free, that car decided it was going to take off on him. So we'll see if John Hammond's going to be able to just manage or if he's going to be able to do something. We'll see if Kevin Winker's going to be able to roll out there. 0-2 in that third spot right now. 2.5 back. Joe Hudson in tow. Up the spot of Mark Letchin. Everybody starting to close back there. Oh, there's some more biddies.
Enter 0 say 0401. Lost their mind and just cheered 500 bits.
Lost your mind. 500 biddies. Thank you for the 500 biddies. Yeah, look at that timer. That timer goes up every time you do something. Followers, bits, donations, subs, all that stuff. Absolutely killer. Thank you very much. Thank you again. Joe Hudson, Mark Retchin, good battle here. Joe Hudson, egg shape in the corner a little bit there. Joe, off corner exit, finds himself, giving himself a little bit of that extra oof. What you need out of it, right? Kind of the way we look at it. One in the corner, RB, 3/10 of a second ahead of Joe Hudson. His lap time right now, pretty level. Everybody's pretty level. Driver's got the fastest lap times right now. It's going to be Tyler Limit, 31:73. Out of the corner, trying to close in to Mike Daniels. Here's a look at the back straightaway as the 29 exits turn 2. 3 up on the outside lane. Mike Daniels with a little bit higher. Tyler Limit trying to go for the long run race pace here. 33 of Andrew Davis up on the outside lane. Up in Chicagoland like it is, like it's Las Vegas. The track that you have to save tire. That's it's a concept that is somewhat unreal to a lot of people, but for me, it's coming the way it is. Daniels closing in the pace. Racing 33 up on the outside lane. Good racing in line. 33. Holding on to what he's got. Thank you. We appreciate you. All right, difference now between Kevin Winker and RB Turner. Now, RB, we call him the tire whisperer. We're seeing that RB. He's rolling second lane, and right now closing the gap down to Kevin Winker. Hammond's last lap, 32.18. RB just ran a 32.13. Andrew Davis at 32.06. So he's changed his lane, now dropped down to the bottom side. Might be running high in 3-4, low in 1 or 2. But a bad section of racetrack is I was trying to look at making passes. Bosworth, Blake Dudley, Clint Hackett at the bottom. Brad Dove on the spot now. Everybody back in through the field. Going to showcase some pace. Zach Thompson to the very bottom side. Colby Peterson of the 8 car up on the outside lane. Everybody doing it. How about this? This pack racing right here. 8 big surge right there for the 8. 11 up to 2. It is going to be clear. Zach Thompson, the 13th now, trying to get around some of these drivers. Very fantastic run. A little wall tap there for the 23. Oswald gets a little bit out of that one. Jerry Calder up a spot. 23 of 40 being completed for the stage. right. Answering my biggest thing. John Hammond, Kevin Waker. Now Kevin backed off the tires, made some things happen. Now try to close down the distance. RB Turner had gotten within a half second to Kevin Winker. We'll see if Kevin saved anything for the end of this one. 32.39 last time by RB. A pretty slow lap there, so he must have got over the wall. Nothing happened. The car lost some grip there, so we'll see if he's going to be able to mash the gas and roll back forward. Davis, his last time by, he was the fastest driver on the racetrack. He's figured a thing or two out. He tries to close in a bar correction. This time by still 32.12. John Hammond 32.16. Kevin Winker 32.27. So how do you keep the tires from barking at you, especially over the long run? Chicagoland. Dover was the first track I ever got my win at. I got a win at Dover way back in the day. And Chicagoland quickly became the track that I was what I would consider one of my best tracks, and I enjoyed every time I ran it. The racing was always just really, really, really good. So really do enjoy it. 1 and 2, a little better for the 42. John Hammond, 27 of 40 being completed, still leading here. Hey, it doesn't work, Striker. Commands do not work. The sounds do not work. Had to take him out a while back. And I haven't put it back in yet. The only reason why I haven't put it back in yet is because of I have everything on a 2PC setup right now. 33 to the inside, 24. Roll it. Joe Hudson in that third spot gets himself around the 0-2. RB Turner dropping back. John Hammond still managing a second gap. 29 laps complete next time by. Kevin Winker trying to tow. How about Joe Hudson? Runs with Chop Shop, runs with Sim 500. Maximum effort. Eight into the wall. Colby. Oh, hold on to it. Colby Peterson right behind Ed Perry. Ed Perry off 4. Looking hard. Little bulls going on for the number 8 car. Keep ourselves at bay. All the things. Folks, all the things. Matt Allen at 11th. Going to door with the 0-1. Oh, 0-1 saves it. 46 gets it. It gets a little tight out of the corner. Matt trying to roll. There goes 5-8 on the bottom side. I'm sorry, 3-8 on the bottom side. Totally Sanders. Matt Allen trying to save the car. Oh, baby. Drivers are starting to feel the need. They feel the need for speed. There's Clint Hackett. He's off 7 from the start of the race, but he's rolling his way back forward. There's a few drivers just ahead of him, including Tyler Dudley in that 15. Clint Hackett rolling. Maximum effort. That's Blake. You can't see him now. I don't know why. 1/10 of a second difference here. 32 and 120. Kevin Winker trying to travel a little bit harder here. Full send. Full momentum. Trying to close it back in. RB Turner sitting in that 4 spot. Giving himself good and honest right now. Right behind Joe Hudson. Here's Mr. Davis. Going to the outside lane, Mark Ratchet. Tyler Lemon in tow. 33, cleared up, outside lane. Giving himself nice and easy. What if he uses clear all? you know. There's Mr. Dudley. Robert Dudley sitting in the 8th spot. 33 of 120. Good effort. Ooh, a little wiggle out of him. He holds on to it. He's good to go. And Chop giving you your driver cams here tonight. Right now, Clint Hackett heading off track. Here comes the pit road. He might pit a little early here because of it. Colby Peterson headed off track as well. It stays green. 5.5, half second, 34 of 120. Oh, John Hammond up and down. Kevin Winker now in tow in the drafts. It's going to make it a little bit more dressed to impress as the John Hammond works the outside lane. Diamonds the corner, up and out, try to manage the gap between he and Kevin Winker. Joe Hudson in that 3rd spot. R.B. Turner, Andrew Davis, Tyler Lemon, bottom side, 24 on the outside lane. A lot of bumps out of in 3 and 4, especially if you run in that 2nd lane, you really feel it. Andrew Davis from the high side to low side. 5 to go to the stage. John Hammond still seeing a little bit of that gap. Kind of just managing right now. 5.5, half seconds to Kevin Winker. Kevin Winker gets close. Going a little bit higher here. Bottom side for John Hammond as they roll up and out. 0.6 of a second difference here. 37 of 120 being completed. John Hammond trying to get a stage win. Joe Hudson closing in on Kevin Winker. Joe Hudson solid for the first couple of weeks. Popping in and out real quick. Just want to say hello. Hello, Valerie. R.B. Turner in that 4th spot. Andrew Davis in 5th. Mark Ratchet in 6th. Tyler Lemon in 7th. Robert Dudley in 8th. John Hammond still within 4/10 of a second. 3 laps to go to the stage. This time by. Lap 38 being completed. High side for Hammond. Kevin Winker on corner exit. Closes in just a touch here. He is well within the margin of where that race line should be. 42. Trying to roll out 3 and 4. That bottom side for John Hammond. Pretty good feeling to see it happen, but Kevin Winker going to be a touch faster that time by. Here we go on the stage. John Hammond, Kevin Winker, John Hammond. Egg shapes the corner, dirty air, dumps on the nose, 42. Sees John Hammond kind of pull away there, all the way back down to the bottom side, 42. Try to push out of the throttle, back in. Momentum on the side of the 5.5 out of corner exit. White flag for the stage. Lap 40 underway. John Hammond. Can he hold on? Joe Hudson closing in the distance on the 2 ahead of him. Joe Hudson about 0.2 of a second a lap faster on the tail end of this run. John Hammond, Kevin Winker, Joe Hudson, R.B. Turner. Into 3 and 4. John Hammond turns the corner. He's figured out where to roll and how to do it. John Hammond, stage winner here at Chicagoland in the Xfinity Series. Kevin Winker 2nd, Joe Hudson 3rd, R.B. Turner 4th, Tyler Lemon 5th, Andrew Davis 6th, Mark Retchen 7th, Dudley would be 8th, and Matt Allen 9th, Mike Daniels 10th, Coulter Jr. 11th, Zach Thompson your top 12. Here's John Hammond, stage win. Big nice shirt, R.B. Love it. Maximum effort. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Go Roberge from the Hogan fam and from Frank. What's up, Brad? How are you and the missus and little Frank doing? Frank growing like a weed. Hope he is. I hope he is going to be as big as an ox. Absolutely legendary. I'm working on it. Valerie, thank you very much. Stick around, watch some race. You don't have to. You know, it's just me and Cody at the house. Cody's playing on the VR a little bit. She's watching some movies earlier. It's just me and Cody. Kind of crazy. All right, everybody, hydrate, enjoy yourselves. We'll take a moment and reflect on the Chopp'N It Up podcast. All the fine folks that help everybody do the thing that is the thing. We're going to come to pit road and we'll see who wins that race off pit road. Be right back. To it. Stage win. So a stage win is when whoever the top 10 drivers, they get some extra playoff points for the playoffs. And a stage win means they get some bonus points and they get some points added to their score for the day. It's similar to NASCAR. That's what they do. John Hammond backing up the car. Saving a little extra here. Kevin Winker out front. Mark Russian in second. Joe Hudson in third. John Hammond pushed hard there in those first 40 laps. The stage win is like a win within a race. That's the way it is. Like a race within a race. Oh, 42, Kevin Winker goes around. I was trying to pull up the points. Kevin Winker. Oh, something happened there. Somebody got plowed right into him. Mark Retchen crossed over Kevin Winker. 42 in the 24. 24 on the outside. 42 up to the wall. 24 went to the inside. Got a clip of it. A clip of the back bumper of the 42. And 42. Oh, we're still racing. They kept it green up until that point. Let's, man. Ouch. One more time right here. Oof, that was the 46 of Matt Allen. Nowhere to go. Take a look. I want to go up here just a little bit. I'm not quite sure. Here we go. Corner exit, slides the corner. 24 with a big run. And then just went to go move. Gets into the back bumper of Kevin Winker. And then, boom, both drivers. Hard hits. Back up here. I'm going to go inside Mark Retchen's cockpit view here. Mark Retchen right here. Let's go inside the cockpit view. Boom. Good run on the outside. Oh, just right in front of him. Mark Retchen clutches in to save the engine. Coming to pit road. Both drivers in. Joe Hudson, your race leader. John Hammond in second. Robert Dudley in third. Tyler Lemon, Andrew Davis. Unfortunate for both drivers. Holy cow. Speaking of points. Oh, man. Here they are, right middle of your screen. Tyler Lemon has 2 wins. Mark Retchen 3 stage wins. You see the point standings. Those extra 10 points that you get for regular season points for stage wins, pretty huge. Kevin Winker has a win on the season. John Hammond with the win. Blake Dudley has 2 wins. As we look at kind of just where this one lines out. Let me do this. Matt Allen has a win in the series as well. And he's right there below the cutoff, so he definitely did not need to have that happen to him tonight. Made it to lap 49. That landed right in his lap. Robert Dudley, right on the cutoff line. Colby Peterson there as well. Drivers loses spots. Ed Perry gained 7 spots from last week to this week. Kevin Winker able to lead pit lane, so he'll be on the lead lap. Mark Retchen out there as well, same concept. Saved the car quite a bit. John Hammond on the inside. Joe Hudson on the outside. Tyler Lemon. Good. Hogan fam. Much love. All the things. Thank you, Clip Budgie. I appreciate you. Let's go. We're green. Joe Hudson. Tyler Lemon. John Hammond backing up the corner once again. Gary Culver came in on 42. Minute 6 seconds of damage fixed on that car as well. Everybody trying to be in the effort. Robert Dudley, bottom side. John Hammond. Stage winner. Rolling. shortchange the car here just a little bit. Coulter, very outside lane. They go for the lead. On board, Mr. Robert Dudley. Gonna save a little. Save a lot. Coulter Jr. gets ahead of Tyler Lemon. The track down Joe Hudson. Coulter Jr. outside, second lane. Pushing up. Gonna burn it down. Here in the Joliet track. 5.5, 120. One to that second lane, carrying good speed, little wiggle out of the car. Still good to go. Tyler Lemon in tow. John Hammond back and forth. Dudley looking to the inside with a 5.5. 29 looking for a little room on Coulter Jr. as they track down Joe Hudson. Whoa, not clear. Beat now. 5.5 back to the outside. Good run up. One back to the back bumper to 29. 1 and 2, one back to the outside. 1 and 2 high lane seeming to be working. Coulter Jr. Big side draft from the 29. This is a D-shaped oval, folks. It's a curved back straightaway. Coulter Jr. up and out on the front straightaway. Trying to play catch up with the 1. Joe Hudson. Out front, 1942 over the I rating. This series has an I rating cap. 94 obbles the corner just a little bit there. It's the tires right there on the white line. Here comes Coulter Jr. Coulter had his lane taken away. 1 back to the bottom side. 94 free on the outside. Joe Hudson taking the lane away. Keeps Coulter Jr. at bay. Battle for the lead on. '94 to the 1. The dirty air keeping the 1 right in his tracks. Coulter Jr. turns to the bottom side. Going to put some clean air on the nose. Corner out to the 1. Up and down. Big run of speed for the 1 car. $17 laps at a stage 2. Coulter Jr. right to the back bumper again. All the way down. Joe Hudson leading them around. Tyler Lemon wall tap out of turn 3 and turn 4. So out of turn 4 onto the front straightaway. John Hammond on the back bumper to 49. Hammond trying to keep himself nice and calm. Will be halfway this time by for Joe Hudson and Michael Coulter Jr. Coulter Jr. pressing the pace here. Trying to get some of that clean air. He's trying to lead a lap here as well. Coulter Jr. up on the outside lane, 94. You see Coulter get a run. Coulter look to the inside. Coulter having to change the strategy again. Throttles back up. Joe Hudson, 2/10 of a second difference here. A second almost separating through third. John Hammond backing up the corner, saving the tire. 49. Seeing John Hammond just at work. Hammond's right there to push. Coulter Jr. fading a little bit here as we go past the halfway mark. Tyler Lemon in that third spot. Coulter working through Joe Hudson. How about Jerry Culver up 8 spots? Justin Zukic up 8 as well. A group of drivers here. Tyler Dudley. It's in RB Turner. Over the bottom side. RB. Zach Thompson side by side. Thompson still 6. Dudley at 7. RB off 12 from the start of the race, sitting in 14. He started outside pole. Got to work his way back in to that top 5 spot where his car was at the end of the stage. Right now, just saving. Not pushing too hard. Saving too, not saving it too. You don't want to save too much, but you don't want to give up a gap that you can have. Joe Hudson still out front. Kevin Winker, tail of the field, still dealing with the damage on his car. And he looks like he might be saving gas here. I don't know if he's trying to go the entirety of this final stage, but it's nothing impossible. Give it a 49, so he might be trying to save here. His lap times right now 33:47. Mark correction 32:94. Kevin Winker saving fuel. Everybody else will come to pit road. 65 of 120. Coulter Jr. He's Tyler Lemon side by side. 5-5. That could well tap there. John Hammond goes and looks for it. Clears up to the 1. Hammond will drop in. 1 back over the outside. 5-5 down the bottom. Ripping that bottom line. Right now, Joe Hudson, very clear. That clean air is important at Chicagoland. Big battle back here. This is for that 10th spot. Just ahead, Jerry Culver. Over to the back bumper of Bosford. Andrew Davison at 33. Bottom side of the racetrack. 33-23. Playing catch up. 23 up into the wall. Jerry Culver. Door to door. 23 across the nose of the 13. Super close racing here. This middle pack. 13 drops right back into the bottom side of the racetrack. Andrew Davis. Oh, 13 gets tight. Has to settle in right behind the 23. 45 of Justin Zukic. Pushing on, pushing forward. Split second, giving us a light. Thank you. It's in right now, 9/10 of a second difference. Tyler Lemon, John Hammond, work it. Dudley in 4th, Brad Dove in that 6th spot. See Mike Daniels close in, Andrew Davis on the back straightaway, try to work his way back forward as well. Driver with the most fuel right now, Ed Perry, he's got some fuel. Tony Sanders, same concept. Mark Retched, Kevin Winker, who's still trying to make sure that he's good for the end of this race. Hudson, Lemon, Hammond, Coulter Jr. still sitting in that 4th spot. Dudley up 11. Dove again up 17. But here comes Mike Daniels on that back straightaway. I tell you what, one thing about this racetrack, you can push early. If you push early, you might find yourself having some issues. Peterson in 20th. He is off 10. They'll be rolling forward. Tony Sanders in at 38, trying to roll back forward as well. So is Ed Perry, Tyler Dudley, Devin Acuna side by side. Roberge up 9 spots. He likes to go from the back to the front. 98 in the 11 to the outside. Zach Thompson still up 6. Big back battle, I'm telling you. All of these drivers just ahead of Chris Roberge. Really, really on point. 48 laps to go. Drivers shorten up the fuel cycle, try to make what they have happen. Go a long way around this racetrack, but it's a 1.53 mile length racing surface. It stops between 50 and 58. Yeah, really got to save if you're going to be able to make any of that happen. We had some drivers coming on 49. That puts you 70 laps on the cycle. 42, Kevin Winker making way. Favor the car. Unfortunately, what happened. It's hard racing between he and Wretched. John Hammond up and around. Half second between he and Tyler Lemon. And then looking for his 3rd win of the season. Joe Hudson looking for his 2nd. John Hammond looking for his 2nd. So multi-time winners. Coulter Jr. battling with the 49 here again. 49, 1, 42 on the bottom side of the racetrack. Dudley going to work. ORB marching his way through, or trying to march his way through the field. Blake Dudley on the bottom side. Drops in. Zach Thompson just ahead of him. Sorry, Justin Zukic just ahead of him. Zach Thompson just behind him. Roberge and Zach Thompson having a big battle there. Blake Dudley trying to roll in. Everybody's got the head lean, folks. We all got the head lean. We all do it. And if you didn't do it, well, then you know. Maximum effort. Kevin Winker would be your lucky dog. Last driver on the first driver off the lead lap. There's a Dudley. Can't see him. And a sneeze. Oh my goodness, that hurt. Joe Hudson to Tyler Lemon. Hudson dropping into the corner, trying to drop the dirty air on the 29. I talked about John Hammond and needing to save. Right now, Tyler Lemon to the outside. 94 on the bottom. Battle here for the 94, 29. Going to have a run here. It's going to have a big crossover move. And on the outside into the wall. Big free move. Has to settle back in behind Joe Hudson. Tyler Lemon. Free and easy down the road they go. And John Hammond closing into the gap. Joe Hudson up and out. I'm telling you, you get those tires hot. Those tires don't agree with you. John Hammond now within a half second of the lead, just behind the 29. He's into the second difference here. 79 of 120. Hammond trying to pick the move wisely. Brad Dove has gotten ahead of the 49. The Dove trying to have a good finish this race. Mike Daniels in tow. Coulter Jr. still holding on to 4th. Dove, Coulter Jr. A little battle here. Dove looking to the inside, looking to try to push the corner. 25 sets up the corner. Oh, gets up into the 1. The 49. Oh, the 25 across in the grass. Got up into the 1, got tight. And then came across the nose of the 49 who was there. He got a little free in the middle corner. So he's going to be making that one happen. Nubbins, 2 different battles for them. It's a great race, and I tell you what, there's a whole lot to be said about all of the drivers trying to do what they can here. Who's got it, right? 94 coming down to pit road. So is John Hammond. Tyler Lemon staying out will take over the lead as drivers pit for the final time. Joe Hudson, John Hammond coming to pit road. Coulter Jr. takes over second. Mike Daniels to third. Robert Dudley to fourth. Andrew Davis inside the top 5. Jerry Culver there to the outside of Justin Zukic. Oh, caution's going to come out. 89, and Blake Dudley goes around. John Hammond, Joe Hudson on pit road. As Tyler Lemon will put them a lap down as they came to pit road to take it through the halfway mark. And Tyler Lemon, Coulter Jr., they get lucky here. But meet up with the pace car. Joe Hudson, John Hammond coming off pit road. Kevin Winkler will be your lucky dog. He was able to keep that clean. A chance for him to battle. And then John Hammond and Joe Hudson are going to have to get the free pass here if everybody comes to pit road. All right, we'll take the time. Well, actually, I take that back. Robert's staying out. Robert's lasted on 49. Credit lap led for him. Crazy. Kevin Winker, it's a free pass. He'll come to pit road. He'll be able to get some more of that damage fixed, and he should be able to be competitive. He had a minute 1 the last time he was in, so we'll see if that's done any damage to his car. Tyler Lemon, Coulter Jr., Mike Daniels. They'll do their thing. As they do their thing, I'm going to do mine and be right back. back to it. Here we go. Burrs back to 7th. Quick instance there. Quick caution happening. Colby Peterson. Left rear damage free. And then just, Kevin Winker couldn't get stopped. Here's what happened to Kevin Winker. We go backwards here. So a quick caution there. I do apologize. Come on, Tyler. Mama's watching from Robin. Going around the corner. Cockpit view. Oh, man. The car's just too damaged to do anything with. The Tyler Lemon Coulter Jr. Christopher Burge coming to pit road. Quick caution there. Some drivers trying to make some things happen. John Hammond. Down to the field. Stage 1 winner. Was trying to duke the strategy. That it bit him and Joe Hudson in the tuchus. Lights are off on the pace car. Let's go to it. We're going to have some fun with it. (29.1), 33.3, 45. Green, green, green. Lemon, Coulter Jr., Andrew Davis, Mike Daniels, Justin Zukic. Coulter to the outside, Daniels there as well. Coulter Jr., Mike Daniels, and here comes Andrew Davis. Coulter Jr. leads this time by. Mike Daniels to the lead. Up and down. Cleared all the way up the racetrack. No change down to the bottom side, out of the throttle. One of Coulter Jr. battling back. They will lead lap. Both drivers free off quarter exit. Coulter back to the outside. Racing picking up. One throttles back up into the middle part of that lane. Coulter back to the lead. Tyler Lemon, who comes Andrew Davis. Everybody doing the thing. Everybody, John Hammond, 30.89, just ran his fastest lap of the race, trying to work his way back forward. 25 laps to go this time by for Coulter Jr. 3/4 of a second difference between he and Tyler Lemon. Mike Daniels and Tyler Lemon side by side. Enough racing still left to make it interesting. Bosworth, good momentum here. Well, hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. 5 laps to go, adminbox.com. How many Twitch accounts do you have? Holy cow. Admin trying to work his way into that striking distance right now. Has to go. Tyler Dudley in that off 2 in that 13th spot. Tony Sanders in 12. Jerry Culver still trying to work his way up there as well. There's John Hammond just still as well. John Hammond rolling. Coulter Jr. 3/4 of a second to Mike Daniels. Mike Daniels, Tyler Lemon. Andrew Davis in 4th. Robert Dudley in 5th. Davis second lane. Out of the throttle. Back into the throttle. Up and trying to find that room. Dudley all the way up on the outside. Oh, you changed your name. All right. Very cool. I like it. Bosworth up on the outside. John Hammond. Who's Ed Perry up on the outside lane. Jerry Culver in tow. Hammond all the way to the bottom of the racetrack. Oh, wall tap. Way hard wall tap up there for Davis. Got it clear. Gets a big run on the 49. Will be down there. Working the corner. Coulter Jr. still 4/10 of a second difference here. Second lane. Daniels in tow. Tyler Lemon there as well. 3/10 of a second difference. Oh, into the wall hard for the 29. He's good. Keeps it clean. They're rolling. Funny, so we like funny stories. .33. Still trying to make it happen. Bosworth having a good day right now. Bosworth trying to crack down Dudley. They're losing a little bit of time. 1.3 seconds, 20 laps to go. Quarter second now for Coulter Jr. He fires off very fast. Right now, third lane, trying to improve the race line. 3 little wiggle out of him. 29 there as well. 1. Into 3 back into the inside. You got a DM on TikTok from some random guy asking you how much for a brick. And you're like, that's funny. That is funny. Jake Sheehan giving us a like. What's up, sir? Thank you very much. Thank you to Jones and Tina, RB again, fantastic. Split Second Gaming, Shane Newman. And then, of course, Jake Sheehan out there on Facebook. If you haven't reached up and hit that like button, throw on that YouTube channel, I encourage you to do so. Of course, and always, thank you to everybody out there on TikTok, being the TikTok, of course, on Twitch as well. Thank you to everybody on TikTok who's followed us as a recent. We appreciate you. We're just trying to grow a little rundown. Tyler Lemon, very bottom side. 3 on the outside lane. Coulter Jr. on the throttle out. 29 cleared up to the 3. Cleared himself off the nose of the 3. Should also look for somebody. You know what? I mean, yeah. One back to the outside. You send him a leg and send him a Lego set. There you go. Lemon clears. Colby, think of it like sir. Coulter back to third. Dudley in fourth. Andrew Davis. Falling clear. Bosford, who's still on his outside. Andrew Davis has been trying to get to that outside lane to be able to run the natural line around this racetrack. Drivers are passing him on the outside lane and keeping him. I mean, he's making it hard for him to make any kind of ground. Right now, the battle for fifth is long gone because now they're 3 wide. Ned Perry, but I've had enough of it. 33 trying to clear the 23. 33 right back to the back bumper of Bosford. Bosford takes over fifth. Caution comes out. Tyler Dudley. Into RB. What if RB got free there? Let's take a look. Let's go back in time just a little bit here. About, might have been a little net code. Early in the corner. Tyler. Oh, gets tight. I think he would have made contact. A little net code in all of that. Oh, and then Tyler. Oh, baby. Woo, Tyler Dudley went for a ride at the very end of that one. Sheesh. Oh, more net code. And then, bam. Whoa. Well, them things they doeth happen. All right, Tyler Lemon, Mike Daniels, Coulter, everybody coming to pit road. We got an extra set of tires. You might as well use them. But do you need a full set? That's the question. Favorite clip, Budgie? Appreciate you. All right. Who doeth the cha-cha? Jerry Colbert taking over Clean Air. Mike Daniels, Tyler Lemon, Coulter Jr., Robert Dudley, John Hammond coming out 9th. Tyler Lemon behind Mike Daniels. Mike Daniels now with an opportunity. Lights are off in the pace car. We're going to go back to it here, and we're going to have ourselves a little bit old fun. All right, let's do it. Daniels, Culver. Culver goes. Daniels to Tyler Lemon. Tyler Lemon drops it to the bottom side. Mike Daniels searching for the outside lane. Jerry Culver. Oh, 3 gets free. Hold on to it, Mike Daniels. Bottom side of the racetrack. Gary Culver holding on. Mike Daniels went around. Now with across that grass on the inside, there's not much you can do to stop. Gary Culver in second. Coulter Jr. the third. 11 laps to go. Coulter Jr. with a shot to win. He fires off fast here. John Hammond inside the top 6. What a work there for the back bumper 49. 33 there to the inside. 5-5, 3-3, 3-3. Net codes to the 5-5. John Hammond trying to work down into 35, door to door, bottom side of the racetrack. Want to make it clear. Dudley, fastest lap of the race, 30.77. Trying to get there. Tyler Lemon and a 30.84. Coulter Jr. trying to do more caution. Comes back out. Bosworth involved. Inside, bottom side of the racetrack. He got free. Bosworth in the 23. Free off corner exit. Just throttled up a little bit too soon. On the bottom side, he was running third. Got free. Tried to save it, and then Dudley finished him off. Saved it. Rolled the tires. Through the grass, able to save the car. Man, oh man. Tyler Lemon, your race leader. Coulter Jr., Robert Dudley. All within the mix. All right, let's do the exit caution of the race. 1 for stage. Outside lane for Tyler Lemon. He knows that he needs to make sure that he's not giving up that outside lane on the restart. We'll see what happens here as we get ready to do it. Tyler Lemon, Coulter Jr., Andrew Davis. The green. Davis to second. Coulter Jr. to drop on the bottom side of the racetrack. John Hammond up there as well. Opportunity, 33. Drive off, 49 to the back bumper of the 1. 49 slides up in front of the 5-5. 1 drops in. Lemon with a 4/10 of a second lead early. Davis going to get something out of it. To the outside, Tyler Lemon to the bottom. Davis clears Coulter Jr. Outside lane. On to carry momentum. Egg-shaped bottom side. 1 for the back bumper of Davis. 5 laps to go. Tyler Lemon trying to hold on for the next 5 fast laps. Andrew Davis going to track him down. John Hammond in 5th. John Hammond, very bottom side of the racetrack, all the way to the grass. Going to track and make it happen. Hammond, 30:59, fastest lap of the race. Davis within a quarter second out of the curve. Finding a little bit of speed late in the run. 4 laps to go. Tyler Lemon trying to duke it out. Hammond to the very bottom. 30:65 for John Hammond. Gary Culver, 30:59 himself for the fast lap. Coulter Jr. trying to hold on for that 3rd spot. Dudley, bottom side, trying to do something with it. Trying to clear up to the 1. Very bottom side, here comes John Hammond. 2 laps to go. Andrew Davis under charge from the 49 late in this one. Tyler Lemon trying to get his 3rd win on the season. Will come around. We'll see if it'll happen. You'll see it. White flag waves, final lap. Tyler Lemon holding on to everything he's got. Andrew Davis marks it on the bottom side. John Hammond until the 49. Can John Hammond find that last spot? Robert Dudley trying to protect out of 3 and 4. Tyler Lemon coming around. Solid day, solid finish. Up and out. Tyler Lemon wins. Andrew Davis 2nd. Robert Dudley 3rd. John Hammond 4th. Coulter Jr. top 5 tonight. Ed Perry finishes in 6th. Zukic in 7th. Tony Sanders in 8th. Blake Dudley in 9th. And Jerry Culver only up to 10th. On charge of that, Blake Dudley. Tyler Lemon, 3rd win on the season. Andrew Davis in 2nd. Robert Dudley 3rd. John Hammond rebounds to 4th after a stage win. Just wasn't able to get there. Unfortunate. He had a good car tonight. Tyler Lemon, Davis, Dudley, that'll be your top 3. John Hammond, Coulter Jr., your top 5. Ed Perry, Justin Zukic, Tony Sanders, Blake Dudley, Jerry Culver, your top 10. Roberts, Turner, Thompson, Osler, Joe Hudson, Brad Dubb, Devin Akuta, Mark Gretchen, Mike Daniels, Tyler Dudley, your top 20. And the rest of your race results here: Colby Peterson, Kevin Winker, Matt Allen, Clint Hackett. That'll be the 24 drivers tonight. It was a good race. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with the the way it is. Nothing wrong with trial by fire. Able to get there, though. It was a good race. Pit strategy changed everything. Tyler Lemon able to take over the lead whenever the caution came out. We'll talk to him immediately. Tyler Lemon, third win on the season here in the Xfinity Series. I mean, they came to pit road to split that second stage in half. You took over the lead and just had to have some good battles and some pretty darn good racing. Congratulations. Walk me through it.
Thanks, man. Yeah, I'm glad I'm gotten a lot better at restarts. that really helped. It took me, I don't know what's up with this season, but I don't seem to figure out the track until, like, after the first stage. I don't know, the car just feels different after you take that first pit stop. I kind of found the line, in the first stint there, but it was too late. The tires were already gone. And so I just tried to run the seam pretty much all the way around the track. And that was when I throttled up. I throttled up real hard, and then it kind of started to burn off the right rear. And, that really helped the car rotate, and I could turn. And then I got to Joe, and I was kind of disappointed he went to the pit so soon. That was a lot of fun there racing with him. And I wasn't going to come in for another eight laps or so because the car just felt so good. But, that caution came out and set us up there for the end.
I mean, you can't ask for a better race. If it runs green, then we find out who has the best long run car. And a couple of cautions there in the middle of all that. That's kind of get your heart rate pumping, because then it's like, all right, well, now the race is on. Everybody's on a level playing field. A lot of fast laps turned to the last 6 laps of the race.
Yeah, for sure. I need a blood pressure pill right now. My heart's still pounding, my face is beat red, and a lot goes into this. I know some people don't understand that, but you are spending your Saturday nights doing this, and so it does mean a lot to me. And it's just my qualifying results show that I'm not good at just running all out. I've gotten a little bit better than I kind of thought. The start of this season, that I kind of regressed and had lost some of that I gained at the end of last season. I ran a faster lap there at the end on older tires than I did in qualifying with fresh tires, and you just kind of have to hold on and just hope it's going to stick.
Oh, Dob, welcome in. Thank you for the raid. Appreciate you. I tell you what,
damn. There goes the channel. Trucking Crazy Outlaw just raided with 1 odd ones.
Thank you for bringing your odd one over. Appreciate you. This kind of race, it is. It's just it's a blast, And I think one of the best things about this racetrack is just being able to utilize every groove. Is nighttime is good time for Chicagoland, and now that NASCAR is going back to it, you guys are going to see it more in the official capacity, maybe even a repave.
Yeah, I actually never raced here. I don't remember if we raced here last season or not, but I know I hadn't. And so coming into this, I didn't know the bumps, and I didn't know nothing. I think that's probably why I struggled so bad in the first stage there. But I tend to more like the tracks that are hot and slick. I like to slide around, really drive off the right rear, kind of like you're driving on dirt. When I see it's going to be nighttime, I kind of automatically get worried because, like I said, not good at really running real hard the whole race. But we'll take it. I'm glad NASCAR's going back there. Hopefully get rid of some of these road courses or street courses and stuff like that. It's some of them are okay, but it was a good race. So I'll take the win. I feel bad. I hate it for Kevin and Joe and all those guys that got caught up and stuff, and I would have loved to battle with them, but we'll just take this win into next week, see what happens.
I think I watched John save there for a little bit. I think John was going to be a match for you there too. The old man getting it done, that's for sure. Tyler, congratulations, man. This one was fun. Give a shout out. Just get a victory here in week 9.
Thanks, man. Just real quick, I started running on Friday nights in the Cup Series with Chop Shop, and that's been a lot of fun. So just to a shout out again to the admins that do all this stuff. I look forward to Friday nights now just as much as I do Saturday nights. So look forward to battling with those guys some more, and those guys are really good. So, but I just want to thank Chopp'N It Up Media Podcast, all the guys put it on. Signature Esports. I don't have my sponsor thing pulled up, but AMR Paintworks for reworking this car and putting a number 29 on the side of it. She still got some speed left in her. So and then just everyone that raced clean, Joe and Coulter there, and the number 3, I can't remember, I think Michael. It was fun, and Davis. It was bumpy, the car to get real tight on you. So it just goes out to, everyone's got good car control, and it was just a lot of fun. So we'll hopefully keep this thing rolling, and see what next week has in store.
It'll be awesome. Actually, that's what I was looking at. I was trying to get there and look at the schedule. Got a raid, got some chat, got some things happening. People doing what people do and all that stuff. We are off to, we're going to Phoenix, so that could be a whole different ball of wax.
Yeah, you got that dog leg there, and it's you can get 5 wide, 6 wide if you have the cojones to do it, I guess. So look forward to that and see what we can do. Also forgot to shout out everyone, my mom that's watching, I think my sister, my aunt, and everyone. I don't know who all is really watching, but for everybody, thanks for watching. It means a lot, and I'll see you guys next week.
Oh, Robin giving everybody the old 1-2, just telling everybody what's going on. She's your biggest fan. You gotta thank it, man.
Yeah, I love that my mom watches this. She's been, struggling with some stuff, and so, she really enjoys watching me race on Friday and Saturdays. So, I'm glad I got the win and was able to put on a show for her.
It'll be good, man. She's gonna be out there. She's number 3 on the leaderboard as top fans out there on YouTube, so she can keep that up all day long.
Yeah, and I'm sure she will. She always calls me before the race to, make sure what's going on, and I love it. It's means a lot to have people watch, So just thanks, Mom. Appreciate it. Love you.
That's right, Tyler. Much love, brother. Congratulations. We'll see you next week.
Thanks, brother. Have a safe week.
You too. Tyler Lemon coming home. P1. P2 tonight. Held on for everything he was worth. Andrew Davis giving us a show that is only courtesy of the 33 tonight. Brother, you were biting your lip harder than ever. Trying to hold on.
I thought I had something for Lemon, but he's too quick.
I tell you what, it took a while for that outside lane to come in.
Well, yeah, a little bit, but I know, I was counting. I was 6 laps to go. I was like, oh, I'm gonna rip this outside line. I was like, I love the outside line. It doesn't like me, but I was like, I'm gonna rip it, and I'm gonna try to get to Lemon. And it's the dirty air. Once I got down to that little car length behind him, then I got that dirty air, and my car just said, no, we're gonna go tight now.
Yeah. Hard to back up the corner, clean air on a restart. 6-7 laps is one thing. Then you get into the next part of running. I mean, you guys had that green flag run. I was like, all right, this is interesting. We're gonna see what's gonna happen here. Green flag pit stops, then caution comes out. You could not get clear to the outside lane to run a natural line for 15 straight laps.
When I was battling with Bosford and Dudley there.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well. And I've had a little help, and little birdie has told me to stop running the high line because it chews up my tires. So that's why this season too, you've seen me on the bottom a little bit more than normal. Trust me, I love the outside. I want to run it, but it's not tire friendly, and that's my biggest thing is the tires. But that first run, I saved up, and then that second run right there when that caution came out, I was at 77, so I did a lot better on the second run of saving them.
Well, if you can get to the point of running low in 1 and 2 and high in 3 and 4, you've got a balance there that can make you faster in the right corners. I think that's what I was noticing tonight.
Yeah, let's see, 1 and 2 is better than 3 and 4 because 3 and 4 is a little bit more bumpy than 1 and 2 is. If I could run 1 and 2 high and 3 and 4 on the bottom, then yeah.
I mean,
but since they've done the update, it's the Xfinity cars are just a little bit tougher to drive. But the season I've had, this is a good top 3 is a good momentum. It's going to keep me right up there in the points. You know, I feel it. It's around the corner. It's somewhere. It's coming.
Well, we got a Phoenix next week, though.
I got one circle on the calendar, and I'm looking forward to that one. There's one on the calendar that I love.
All right.
No, I'm not gonna be here for it. Oh, nope.
Oh.
Okay, no,
Right,
that one's crossed out then.
Never mind.
It was gonna be Martinsville,
He
but
said,
I'll be in Richmond for the race.
He said, "Never mind, never mind." Hey, you know what? That's in 2 weeks, so I'm totally looking forward to that one. That's exactly what's
I mean, we haven't been terrible this year.
No.
Gateway wasn't bad. Bristol wasn't too bad.
This one,
Dover was good.
Now this league on Saturday nights has been fun to watch. Martinsville's the bane of my existence. But
I love it.
I love the NASCAR race. I hate it for the drivers, and it's not if it runs green and has a couple of cautions, cool. You know, I'm good with it. I'm good with it either way. I don't care if leagues run it. I don't care if I mean it's in my Monday series. I mean we're gonna run it there. But I know to expect hope for the best or was it pray for the best, expect the worst. You know those kinds of things. And when it comes to Martinsville is such a good track. It's just when there's a lot of cautions, then the gloves are off and patience goes out the window. And especially at a track like Martinsville, if you run 150 laps, those and it runs green, those go by so quick that one caution will put you where you can't you have no momentum. So, but I don't know. I don't know if I'm looking forward to it or not, but I'm looking forward to calling it because that's just what I do. But we got racing tomorrow, P2 tonight. Very cool. Very nice day.
It definitely feels good to have a solid finish because I don't think I've finished in the top 5 very often this season so far. And one top 5 and 2 top 10s out of 9 races. It's been a little bit of a struggle, so this one definitely feels good.
Well, that means you go into Phoenix next week with a little bit of momentum and a little bit of confidence. And remember, slow is fast in the corners. That's the way we see it. David,
like Phoenix, so.
It's a good racetrack. The dog leg scares the crap out of me, but I get to watch it. I don't have to drive it. Davis, give shout outs, man. P2.
Shout out to Chopp'N It Up podcast, all the admins that put this league together. Thanks to you for showcasing our talents on YouTube, Twitch, and everything, and Admin Box along with Dub Farms for continued sponsorship of Chop Shop to make this league go around.
This league goes around with everybody in it, and sponsors just make it better. We know this. We all know this. It's crazy.
That's how it works.
All right, brother. Well, we will we'll chat at you later, and go pick your race
see you tomorrow morning.
Yeah, go pick your race so that you. For those who missed it earlier on Twitch, Amp Racing gets. We made a goal. It was at $1,500. Whenever we got to the $1,500 donation mark for my surgeries and for all my treatments, that Amp Racing was going to be able to pick a race, and they were going to be able to just take control, have the race, and shenanigans will happen, and we will turn off monetization for every single platform that day. It's gonna happen, and it'll be fun. Davis, be good, man. I'll let you go.
Thank you, sir.
You too. That's it.
Good night.
You as well. Andrew Davis coming home in P2 tonight. Last but not least, Stink Man and the Dudley Man coming home P3. Man, oh man, how about that? They're at the end, finally able to get to the point of just digging in the lane. I mean, you had to run qualifying laps the last couple of sections of that race, and working away from 16th to 3rd. That's a win in itself.
Yeah, exactly. Good run by everybody there. I'd like to thank Andrew Davis and John and Tyler running up there the last 10 laps, ran each other clean, ran each other hard and fast, and that was a fun race. I had a real fast, long run car, and unfortunately, towards the end, all these cautions come out. I felt I had something for Tyler and John and them up there, but I'll take a third, man, the way this season's been going.
Same thing Davis said. You know, it's been one of the it's been a clean season, but it's been a season that if something happens, it's happening right in the laps of some of the drivers that we saw in the first season. You know, have good success. So, you know, when you get a top three, when you get to that point of you know, carrying momentum, you know, it becomes when's that win coming, when's that next opportunity, what's your game plan, because we have Phoenix, then Martinsville, and then Michigan, then Iowa, Las Vegas, and that's going to be kind of where the season sticks it. What's the mindset going there?
Mindset right now is I'm trying to get myself off that cut line. Like I said, it's been a rough season so far, and just try to stay clean, stay consistent. Like this race, I pretty much was in a rhythm, you know, hitting my marks and you know, just moving through the field and trying to be clean. That's, you know, it's been a rough one, but I think these next tracks coming up are tracks I've done well on. So we'll look forward to running them and see what happens.
Got it. You kind of have to be up front. The next couple of racetracks, track position is going to be key, especially at tracks like Phoenix and Martinsville. You don't want to have to be trying to drive through the field to get to you know to make up positions, because anything can fall in your lap. When it comes to next week, when you're looking at that track, you know, is it more qualifying result, or is it or are you going to try to look for the kind of a long run pace there?
I'm always, you know, I'm not a hot lapper, and I was kind of worried with all them cautions coming out the last 15 laps that, you know, I Sneaky's trying to get up here. I can't run a car. I can't hot lap for that many laps, but man, I sure did it tonight. It surprised me. I ran my best 3 laps, 30.6s, and you know, 3 laps straight, and I was like, hey, that's pretty surprising. But I always set it up, my car up for long runs. But Martinsville, you know, that's going to be a wild card. Got to qualify, you know, hopefully top 10 and stay up there. But you know, you in the back and middle pack of Martinsville, the way, you know, people run that place, you're going to be in trouble. So hopefully I'll get a good qualifying spot right there.
That'll be one of the tracks that either look forward to, or we'll see, you know, we'll see how it works out. But it'll be fun. Regardless, it'll be fun, no matter how I look at it. Mr. Dudley, you and Stinkman, give you shout outs, man. It was good. It was a good race and a good night.
Yeah, thank you, Jason. I'd like to thank you for putting on the broadcast every week and putting on broadcasts for Stop. I got dogs in the background.
You're good.
Hear him barking.
Yep, you're good.
And I'd like to thank all the admin and Chop who put on this league. Let us come out here every week and weekend and put on a show for you. I'd like to thank all the drivers in this league, very competitive. And I also like to thank my fiance Nancy, who watches. She's right here. Watches, supports me. Thank my Tyler and Blake, Dudley Boys Racing. We work with each other a couple days before the race. We practice and feed information to each other. And I'd like to thank my cousin Brian and his wife Danielle and their kids up in Oregon, James and Tiffany in El Paso, Texas, my cousins. Also like to thank my friend, my brother from another mother in Arizona, Ben. And like I said, I'd like to thank you too, Jason. F you cancer, praying for you, praying for anybody that has battled cancer. Dedicate this to my pa. I know he's watching and supporting me still. That's for you, Pa. We'll get a win for you. Love y'all. Give everybody you know a hug. Tell you you love them. 2 minutes can change your life forever. Roll Tide.
All right, brother. That's Mr. Dudley coming home in a beautiful P3 tonight. Much love, sir.
God bless you all.
It is Robert Dudley, folks. Arliss passed away here recently, and yeah, you get affected by it. You really do. Fastest lap of the race, Jerry Culver. He gets that one, knocks it out of the park. Dudley nails it as well, and it was a good day. So thank you to Dove Farms LLC for being the sponsor. I don't know why the logo did the thing. It did the thing again. But there. I have a button that happens whenever we go to that section that all that stuff's supposed to pop up. And, we're still trying to get it right, apparently. But Duff Farms LLC, Victory Lane goes to Tyler Lemon. This was a good race, folks. It was a blast to call. It was it's Chicagoland. Chicagoland is a great racetrack, and I truly do enjoy it. So, cool things, cool beams. We're going to go back to the regular live stream here in just a moment on Twitch. So if you're out there on YouTube and on Facebook, I encourage you to go to twitch.tv/Signature Esports and hang out with me over there while we finish up tonight. And we'll throw the Ducks on for the night. We do have a race in the morning for the Signature Esports Sunday Fun Day Series. And then tomorrow night, Amp Racing back in action. And it's going to be good. Goodbye, Tyler. Thank you, as always. Thank you, folks, very much. You can, if you want to donate or support that timer, head on over to twitch.tv/Signature Esports. Hit the !donate link. And if you hit the marathon and !F cancer as well, it'll explain everything that's going on and why it's going on. Everybody's been helping me personally, which is really, really, really stinking cool. So we want to get that timer up to the point where we're going to stay live forever. No, at least I would love to. My goal is to always have an opportunity to stay live until this is all taken care of. When it's all taken care of, then we can stay live just because. You know what I mean? So we appreciate y'all. Be good, be safe, be kind. We're the most important factor of live Twitch. I'll see you in just a moment. We're going to end the stream on the other side for YouTube and Facebook. Thank you, Facebook. Thank you, YouTube. You're all amazing. Appreciate you. We'll see you soon.